Hey there, smart gardeners. If you've ever dreamed of turning your garden into a nutrient-rich paradise without relying on synthetic fertilizers, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the world of cover cropping, a game-changing practice that boosts soil health, suppresses weeds, and sets the stage for jaw-dropping harvests. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned green thumb, this guide will walk you through everything you need to know about using legumes like clover and peas, grasses like rye and oats, and the magic of green manure to supercharge your garden. Let's dig in. What is cover cropping, and why your garden needs it? Cover cropping is like giving your soil a spa day. Instead of leaving your garden beds bare between growing seasons, you plant specific crops that protect and nourish the earth. These plants aren't grown for harvest, but for their ability to improve soil structure, prevent erosion, and even fight pests. When you till them back into the soil as green manure, they decompose, releasing nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Imagine it as a natural recycling system. Your garden literally feeds itself. Legumes such as clover and peas partner with soil bacteria to pull nitrogen from the air and fix it into the ground, acting as a natural fertilizer. Grasses like rye or oats grow quickly to create dense biomass, which adds organic matter to the soil. The result? Healthier plants, fewer weeds, and a garden that thrives year after year. Choosing the right cover crop for your garden. Not all cover crops are created equal. Your choice depends on your garden's unique needs, the season, and your long-term goals. Legumes are the nitrogen heroes of the plant world. Clover, peas, vetch, and alfalfa form symbiotic relationships with rhizobia bacteria in their root nodules. These bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen into a form plants can use, essentially creating free fertilizer. Legumes are ideal if your soil tests low in nitrogen, or if you're preparing beds for heavy feeders like tomatoes, corn, or leafy greens. Crimson clover is a winter-hardy option that adds a pop of color while nourishing the soil. Field peas grow rapidly in cooler weather, making them perfect for early spring or fall planting. If your soil lacks organic matter or needs better structure, grasses are your go-to. Cereal rye, oats, and annual ryegrass grow thick, fibrous root systems that break up compacted soil and prevent erosion. Their tall, dense foliage smothers weeds and creates a lush green carpet that's later turned into nutrient-rich humus. Winter rye, for example, is a cold-weather champion that thrives in frosty conditions. It's excellent for overwintering beds, while oats prefer milder climates and die back naturally in winter, leaving behind an easy-to-till mulch. Many gardeners combine legumes and grasses for a best-of-both-worlds approach. A classic mix is oats and hairy vetch. The oats provide quick ground cover, while the vetch fixes nitrogen. This dynamic duo ensures your soil gets a balanced boost of organic matter and nutrients. How to plant cover crops: timing, techniques, and tips. Planting cover crops is simple, but timing is everything. In spring, plant fast-growing crops like buckwheat or phacelia after your last frost. These will mature quickly before summer crops go in. For fall, sow winter rye, clover, or hairy vetch 4 to 6 weeks before your first frost. They'll establish roots before going dormant and resume growth in spring. If you have short gaps in your planting schedule, use catch crops like annual ryegrass to prevent soil depletion. Start by prepping the soil, clear debris, and lightly rake the bed. No need for perfect tilth. Cover crops thrive even in rough conditions. Next, scatter seeds evenly by hand or use a spreader. Legumes typically need deeper planting, around 1 to 2 inches, while grasses can be surface sown. Gently rake seeds into the soil and water thoroughly. Keep the bed moist until seedlings emerge, which usually takes 7 to 14 days. A pro tip: inoculate legume seeds with rhizobia bacteria before planting. This ensures maximum nitrogen fixation. You can buy inoculant online or at garden centers. Caring for your cover crops. Low effort, high reward. Cover crops are famously low maintenance, but a little care ensures they work harder for your garden. Most cover crops thrive on rainfall alone, but during droughts, water them to keep growth vigorous. If grasses like rye grow too tall, mow them before they go to seed to make tilling easier. While cover crops suppress weeds, invasive plants can sometimes sneak in. Hand pull any offenders early to maintain a clean bed. For an added bonus, let cover crops like clover or phacelia flower to attract pollinators. Just be sure to till them before they set seed, unless you want them to self-sow. Turning cover crops into green manure? The grand finale. The real magic happens when you convert your cover crops into green manure. Timing is key. Till legumes into the soil just as they start to flower, when nitrogen levels peak. For grasses, wait until they're 12 to 18 inches tall but still green. Use a mower or scythe to cut plants down to size, as smaller pieces decompose faster. Then, lightly mix the chopped foliage into the top 4 to 6 inches of soil with a garden fork or tiller. Avoid over-tilling, which disrupts soil life. Let the green manure decompose for 2 to 4 weeks before planting new crops. A word of caution, don't let cover crops go to seed. Rye or clover can become weedy if left unchecked. Seasonal strategies for year-round soil health. In spring, after tilling winter cover crops, plant heavy feeders like squash or cucumbers in the enriched soil. During summer, use buckwheat to shade soil, suppress weeds, and attract beneficial insects. Come fall, sow winter rye or clover to protect beds from erosion and nutrient loss over winter. In mild climates, grow fava beans or Austrian winter peas during winter for a nitrogen kickstart by spring. Common mistakes to avoid. Even seasoned gardeners slip up sometimes. Avoid planting cover crops too late. They need at least 4 weeks to establish before frost or extreme heat. Skipping soil testing is another misstep. Knowing your soil's pH and nutrient levels helps you pick the right cover crop. Finally, always till or mow cover crops before they seed, unless you want a volunteer crop. Your garden's new best friend. Cover cropping isn't just a technique, it's a philosophy. By working with nature instead of against it, you'll build soil that's alive, resilient, and teeming with microbes. Whether you're healing tired soil, prepping for a bumper crop, or reducing reliance on store-bought fertilizers, green manure is the secret sauce your garden craves. So grab those seeds, rally your gardening gloves, and give cover cropping a try. Your soil, and future harvests, will thank you. Ready to take your garden to the next level? If this guide sparked your curiosity, imagine what our other smart garden videos can do. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a tip. And hey, share this video with a fellow gardener who's ready to grow smarter, not harder. Together, let's cultivate gardens that are as healthy as they are beautiful. Happy gardening.